Imagine there's no cheating. It isn't hard to do. No cheating in elections. No dagdag bawas too. Imagine all our leaders elected honestly. Yung platform ko kasi is, I am, my initials are KP. My initials no longer mean Coco Pimentel. These initials have new meaning. It is Kalaban ng Pandaraya. And Pandaraya is the generic word I use for all forms of cheating, fraud, injustice, including injustice, corruption, abuses. That is the generic word I use, Pandaraya. Before the campaign, before I ran, kami, online consultation kami, tsaka yung mga mga kababayan, ano yung mga pandaraya na sa tingin nyo dapat ma-address? Ito po, ito yung resulta namin, malista po, opo, for example,
cheating?
Rigged weighing scales in fresh food markets. Galing po ito talaga from real people. Example, napakabagal na pag-responde ng mga bumbero. Mga gano'n, from the people po ito. So, ito yung generic, but the generic word we use is pandaraya. So, all forms of including injustice, kahit siguro yung mga unsolved crimes na may namamatay. So, actually, nakapakita ko, part 1 lang po ito. Meron pa nga part 2. Kaya so, sinulat nila Ron sa yung namin. So, ang gusto ko sabihin, kung babasa-basahin mo nga ito, actually, from the feedback we got, there is a need to revisit the Consumer Act of the Philippines. Dami nito the Consumer Act. Maybe even the revised securities code because of the financial scam. Andito na. Pang-aabuso ng mga dayuhan sa ating mga kababaihan. From this, hindi ko nalilimutan ko lang ito, even the amendment of the enactment of a new consumer code. Because in reaction to this kalaban ng pandaraya, itong conclusion ko, there's no other conclusion. Ang dami, consumer. Pero siyempre, justice din iba yung mga unsolved crimes man. What I am able to relay now is kalaban ng pandaraya. That message, that Coco Pimentel is kalaban ng pandaraya. But I have other messages, but I can no longer say this because this would dilute my kalaban ng pandaraya message. Against but open-minded.
What do you mean?
I want to hear more from the proponents. Let the proponents develop the idea. What do they have in mind? What kind of divorce do they have in mind? So I'm willing to listen, pero without details, I would be against the concept of divorce. Kasi what I fear would be the American-style no-fault divorce. Ayaw na ninyo. Just because ayaw na natin, okay na, divorce. Is that what they have in mind? So sila dapat ang magsabi, the proponents. But I will not be a proponent.
So you have not entertained in your mind a plan to propose a law?
No, I will not.
Initiate
so if ever I get re-elected and still be a legislator, the proponents would have to convince me. I am against divorce. But since I practice my profession, I know that we have annulment, we have legal separation, and we have declaration of nullity under the family code. As a lawyer, I know that we have the closest thing to divorce, which is Article 36 of the family code, declaration of nullity. Once the marriage is declared a nullity, both parties can now remarry. Meron po yun. But the problem, according to those proposing divorce, is that the grounds are based on canon law. So yung concept of psychological incapacity to perform the obligations of marriage, that concept is based on canon law. So they want to relax it kasi medyo strict ang canon law. So that's why yun na yung divorce. So yun po, that's not the debate.
Okay.